Well, it looks like it is that time of the week for you Broncos fans. So recently, my video has been getting a lot of comments saying you should do a reschedule prediction post draft because of how well they performed in the draft. And I agree with you. I do believe they had a really good draft. And they got Jerry Jeudy first round and KJ Hamler second round. And that's easily going to help them succeed in the offense next season. So with that being said, and already having not the best, but a decent offense with Super Bowl MVP, let's redo this schedule prediction. So there are only a couple games I want to change. Maybe more than one, maybe more than two. We'll see. So previously I had them at 6-10. And that was before the draft, and I didn't think they were going to be that good. And honestly, now that they got those talented players, the wide receivers, we're going to be changing a couple of these. So all right, let's just start with the away games. So first, they start at Atlanta, and this is a game I actually had them losing, but I'm going to change my mind, and I'm going to have them winning this game. So I do think they're going to win this game now because of their offensive talent. KJ Hamler, Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton, Melvin Gordon, Drew Lock. It's all going to come together at one point in the season, and they're going to perform well as a team. And at the end of the season, Drew Lock had a good record, and he beat bad teams, so I expect them to beat another bad team. So next, they play at Carolina. Last video I said they're going to win this game, and I'm going to stick with that. Like I said before, Carolina only has Christian McCaffrey. Not a notable quarterback there. Horrible QB in my opinion. Oh wait, sorry. I forgot about Teddy Bridgewater. He's good, but nothing else besides those two. And defense is bad. Broncos probably should win this game, just like the Super Bowl 50. Easy win. So next, at Kansas City. No doubt about it. Easiest win for Kansas City. No one's beating them at home next season. Don't even have to argue with you. So next, they play the Chargers at LA. And I think I picked the Chargers to win this game. I don't remember. I'm going to double check right now. And I did pick the Broncos to win, actually. So I'm going to stay with that pick. Another win for the Broncos on the road. Chargers, maybe one of the worst teams in the league. They drafted Justin Herbert. And besides that, I don't believe that Austin Eckler is a good running back. Horrible. And Justin Herbert, he's new to the league. I don't think rookies really perform well anyway, even if they're on a good team. It's common sense. Easy win for the Broncos. So next they play at New England, and I do believe that this game actually is going to be a lot closer than I thought it would before. No offensive talents for New England at this point in time. Edelman's a loser. Hope he gets injured. Broncos probably could win this game, but I'm not switching my pick. I do think the Patriots are going to win. It's in New England. They're cheaters up there. They do not lose at home against bad teams or good teams. You have to be really good to win in New England. So I'm staying with my pick. I'm going to give the Patriots the win. So next, they play the Jets at New York. And this is a game that I predicted them to lose last video. And surprisingly, I'm going to change my pick. So now that the Broncos offense is better, I do think that with the Jets offense just not being good at all, that the Broncos can score more points. It's going to be difficult because they got Jamal Adams, one of the best players in the AFC. So if they get past that, Broncos should outscore the Jets in this game. And the Broncos defense probably would do a number to Sam Darnold. Freaking loser. So I'm going to give the Broncos the win. So next, I have them at the Las Vegas Raiders. Do not think they're going to win this game. It's away. Raiders are good. not bad, not good, but they're medium, same skills, Denver. And I do think they're going to win this game. Denver is probably better than the Raiders, but I don't know. The Raiders also got a wide receiver in the draft. It's going to be a good matchup for them. We'll see. Raiders are going to win in the last home game of the season. Many of you are like, bro, we're winning this game. Sorry, I meant to say away. But many of the Broncos fans are like, bro, we're winning this game. I'm like, are you stupid? It's in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's 10 times better than the Broncos. One of the best defenses in the league right there. It's automatic counter. And Pittsburgh's offense, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be top 5 next year. I'm telling you. You can subscribe right now. Come back a year later. Guess who's top 5? Pittsburgh. All right, next. So that's a loss for the Broncos, obviously. So next we have the Chiefs at home. I do think this game's going to be close, and the Broncos should do a work against the Chiefs, but it's the Chiefs. I'm still going to pick the Chiefs to win this game. It's going to be a hard one for them to win. I don't think they'll be able to. So next, they play the Chargers again. It's at home this time. Melvin Gordon's going to get his revenge against his old team. Easy win for the Broncos. No doubt about it. Justin Herbert definitely going to get his butt bummed in this game because it's in Denver first time. Hard to win there. So the next team they play at home are the Las Vegas Raiders, sorry. Like I said, I think these teams are basically the same. I think they're both going to have very, very, very close records next season. And since it's in Denver, I'm going to have to give the Broncos the win. No doubt about it. Easy win for the Broncos. Now, this one is one of the most difficult picks on this schedule. They play the Buffalo Bills at home. It's going to be a really close game. And I do believe that the Broncos are going to lose this game. I'm sticking with my old pick. I think the Bills are going to win. And I do say this because the Bills have more offensive talent. Stephon Diggs. Their defense is so much better than the Broncos. Probably the best defense, top 3 in the league, besides Pittsburgh, of course. Very similar team to Pittsburgh. I do believe that they're not going to win this game. Buffalo's going to pull off the upset in Denver. I do think Denver can win and probably should be favorited. I just think the Bills are going to outcompete and get the W. Just common sense right there. So next they play the Miami Dolphins at home. Not a hard game to win for them. The Miami Dolphins got Tua Tagovailoa, and they also had a couple of first-round picks, got an offensive tackle, I don't know. So it's going to be a good game, but the Broncos probably going to destroy the Dolphins this year. So next they play the Saints at home. I had them losing this before. I'm going to stick with that. It's the Saints. Best team in the NFC, in my opinion. No doubt about it. It's going to be a hard one for the Saints just because it's in the Broncos stadium. It's hard to win at Mile High. So I do think the Saints' offensive talent is going to be better, even though it's one of the best in the league. They got Emmanuel Sanders offseason. Already a good team. GG. So the next team they play home, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got Tom Brady and Gronkowski. This team's going to look amazing next season. They got a good draft. I think they got like Tristan Wirfs, offensive tackle. Protect Tom Brady. It's going to be an easy win for Tom Brady's Buccaneers. Maybe not easy, but a good win for them. I could see Tom Brady choking, but not really. It's in Denver. He's familiar with it. We'll see. And the last game of the season at home is against the Tennessee Titans. And I think Tennessee's going to be one of the best teams in the league next season. But I'm going to have to give the Broncos the win. And I do say this because I feel like Tennessee is countered by the Broncos. We saw it last season. Literally scored 0 points against Tannehill scored 0 points against the Broncos at Mile High Stadium. It's in Mile High again. It's in Denver. GG. I do think the Titans are going to compete better this time around, but the Broncos are definitely going to pull off the win. It's just common sense. It's going to be like Thursday Night Football, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's it. So last video, I predicted them at 6-10, and right now I have them at 8-8. So that is a decent record. That is a playoff record if they're lucky enough, and we'll see. So let's see if the Broncos make the playoffs next season. GG. Subscribe. That's it. Adios.